Welcome. Thank you. Time for counseling. If you need a reference, I can ask our managing mental health clinician for a recommendation. Have a nice day. This is a text response I received from City Manager Miles Slattery when asking him a question. It's discrimination to call somebody mentally ill as an insult. Mental illness is a medical condition, and using it as an insult is harmful. Mayor, I know one of your key initiatives is addressing the mental health crisis. You've talked about how much stigma there is around mental health and how you're going to do your part to fix this. How do you feel about your city manager using mental illness as an insult to the people of your community that reach out to him? If your heart's truly in this initiative of yours, then you're disgusted too. We should all expect a lot more than this kind of a discriminatory bully behavior from someone who's a city manager with a six-figure salary. Mayor, will you please do something about this? I'll email this text message to staff and council so it's properly documented. Miles has also called my partner and I flat earthers and conspiracy theorists when we informed him that Councilman Mario Fernandez is not only an anarchist but an author and organizer of Humble Grassroots, a violent anarchist publication and organization, which is also housed by the Ink People, of which Leslie Castellano is executive director for. Miles laughed at us when we told him. Said he knows them very well, talks to them daily, and they're not anarchists. Then after being proven wrong, he decided to deny he ever said these things and bullies us saying we need mental assistance. And the thing is, I've heard the same complaints about Miles throwing insults at people who try to engage with him. Numerous people. And if you want to deny it, Miles, I can get a list of a lot of reputable people, and it would be a long one. Our city manager is paid like a professional, yet he doesn't act like one. He also seems to be proud of the current state of Eureka and is proud of the improvement of our crime rates. What city manager of a city that has crime rates worse than 96% of all the cities in the United States is proud? Some statistics from the FBI Uniform Crime Reporting, the National Incident-Based Reporting System, and local law enforcement on Eureka compared to national averages are as follows. Violent crime is 76% higher. Property crime is 99% higher. Rape is more than double the national average. Robbery is more than 3 times the national average. Eureka's overall crime rate is 107% higher than the overall crime rate in California. That's an F- rating. The city is failing and Miles is proud. This isn't discounting our police department. They're trying in a city that's run by people who believe criminals are the real victims. We have 3 anarchists holding the majority vote, ones that endorse anarchy, really abolishing the police, all cops are bad cops, eminent domain, dismantling capitalism. Is anyone here proud of this? And aside from this, when I inquire about the $6.4 million grant funding from the American Rescue Act that the city was awarded, just wanting to know where these funds are allocated and who decided this, I'm told they can't speak to me about this due to a claim. This should be as public knowledge as the date of a meeting. Sounds like there's probably a lot of deception here, probably familiar to the Beta Zoom Trail grant money.
Thank you,
I'll be
Jessica.
looking
Your
into
time
both
is
of
up.
those
I
first.
appreciate
Thank
you being here.
Mr. Felias?
Last week being Memorial Day, I couldn't help but think of what an abomination some of our council members and others of the city are, and disrespectful to the memory of those who fought for democratic values. And it's unbelievable that some of our council members, through the Ink People, are actually advocating and hosting symposiums. A 2-day symposium, 4 years in a row on artists dismantling capitalism. That is undemocratic, and it's unbelievable that it's actually not addressed. I mean, what business owner, can we hold a town hall, Mayor, on whether or not business owners want to dismantle capitalism in the city of Eureka? Can we hold a town hall where people actually get to be involved in whether or not our city council members should be hosting these symposiums? Can we get a voice as business owners? Artists dismantling capitalism? I mean, that's an abomination to democratic values. And guess who else is a part of about abolishing capitalism? Mario Fernandez over here, an admitted anarchist and an admitted author and organizer of Humble Grassroots. These are his values right here. Fuck capitalism. Capitalism kills. Non-capitalism economy, a workshop just like Leslie's workshop. So what's going to happen here? All these boarded up windows and all these for lease signs and all these for sale signs in Eureka, don't you think they're pushing capitalists away like they've tried to do with our business? Don't you think that this is the cause of all of our problems, that they want to dismantle capitalism 17 sessions, 2 days, and they're even like role playing how an anarchist society would look in a post-colonial capitalism utopia. This is happening under our noses. I mean, come on, really? Is this what the city of Eureka wants? Is this what business owners want, to dismantle capitalism? I'm a capitalist. My kids depend on capitalism. A lot of other people feed their families off of capitalism, and they want to dismantle it. They should not be voting on anything budgetary. It is a conflict of interest, Mayor. Anything budgetary, anything happening around safety, anything that happens with giving money to the police department or anything like that, they should not be voting. It is a conflict of interest. The FPPC will agree with that, and I know it, and they know it. You cannot be advocating to dismantle capitalism without involving business owners, without involving people who are a part of a democratic society that you want to dismantle. Anarchists. This is not right. The three of you, shame on you. And anyone else on the council who's okay with this.
Thank you, Mr. Gomez.
Welcome, or hello.
Hello.
I can't, I mean, no one can help but notice all of the attention being paid to the QWERTY crowd. I noticed we had a special day last month, and then we got a whole month this month, and then another day in October, and they have flags and parades and an army, and I just wanted to be a part of that. And so, after much reflection and self-examination, I've decided that it's finally time for me to come out of the closet as a man that hopes to support his wife in the butt. So my pronouns will be butt/porter.
That's inappropriate, Mr. Parr.
Is it? Really? My slogan will be, "It snaps right back," and I even have my own flag. And my wife's not really on board with this, but I'm hoping that as part of the QWERTY crowd now, maybe if I gain the acceptance of the community at large and of the city council, if I can get my own day, my own proclamation, maybe she'll let me give it a shot. So I just, I mean, it took a lot of bravery for me to come out and announce this in public. So I understand what everybody else has gone through, because it's really tough for me to do this. So anyway, yes, so from now on, I hope to be addressed only by my proper pronouns, and I hope to get the accolades or the benefits of being part of this inclusive society. Thank you.
Thanks for being here.
Hello, Ash Teeter with LostCoastPopulous.com. I'm here today to speak concerning the conflicts mentioned previously by Roy and Jessica. I was disheartened to hear how Miles blew off their claims without looking into them, dismissing them as conspiracy. I can understand why he did it. So, the mainstream media and political personas shrugged off the group Antifa as merely an idea, not an actual organization. This, despite the Department of Homeland Security formally classifying activities of the anti-fascist group Antifa as domestic terrorist violence since early 2016. Yet, after that, it remains easy for people to trust the narrative. So many media and political personalities that Antifa is just an idea. No defined organization, just pure chaos, or anarchy, one might say. However, thanks to the brave undercover work highlighted in an ABC article that I have here, got a grip things here. Check them out, Miles. He says they had like a target list that he recorded from planning sessions, and that people they want to dox, making public their addresses and phone numbers to surveil them for possible vandalism or to kill people. More specifically, police officers. That's just Humboldt Grassroots has affiliations with Antifa on their Twitter, the New York chapter, I believe. Kind of concerning to me anyways. But yeah, this is conspiracy fact, not theory. So here are some other Antifa headlines. Should this kind of activity be funded or even directly or even indirectly through the city's coffers? So here's a headline. Antifa militant Shaylin Reed, who pleads guilty to second-degree rape of a child in 2017, has been arrested for felony assault at a violent Antifa rally after confronting a man waving an American flag and attacking a bystander with a weapon. Another headline, 5 Antifa members are charged with domestic terrorism. Cops swoop in to find explosives. Another one, 4 arrested at Gavin McInnes's NYU event as Antifa protesters become violent. Federal authorities arrested Antifa activists following domestic terrorism. Investigation into attempted bombing of immigration and customs enforcement in Atlanta. Antifa militants arrested for attacking Trump supporters and organizing into groups to carry out crimes. Suspected Antifa activists
Thank you,
busted.
Mr. Teeter, your 3 minutes are up.
Thank you for my time to speak.